What's up, guys? It is February 5th. It's been about 10 days since the last video when we put the seeds in the paper towel method to germinate. A few have already germinated. I've already kind of put those into cups with soil. They germinated super early, so I didn't really want to make a video of just a couple things. I wanted to give you guys a better video. A whole bunch have germinated now, and I'm going to show you how I take them from the paper towel method and put them into my little condiment cups that I had. And I'll show you how I refill those. Instead of using the tea, we're going to use soil and then put them in my little homemade grow dome from my cake tray. Okay, so here we have some Aji Lemon Drop. I did some of these. These have gone for about 10 days. I don't know if you can see it, but see if I can focus that there. One seed has germinated. The rest, nothing. No, you can see that little taproot right there. We're going to take that one out just in the off chance that the rest just don't germinate. I don't want to leave that one in there to, by chance, rot. So we're going to get him out, get him into soil, and then I'll leave the other ones to see if they germinate or not. So, got my little condiment cup here, the two, so the label doesn't fall off. I know, it's ghetto. But what we're going to do, well, first off, I have my little tray of soil here. This is just my seed starting mix. It's not what I actually plant with or do anything else. But what I'm going to do, I have this, my little tray, my little condiment cup. Sorry for doing this too one-handed again. Kind of pack it in there a little bit. I was like, what the heck? Seed. I don't know what that's from. Okay, so there we go. That's packed in. Loose, not too tight. So set that there. Okay. So the lemon drop seed. Move that side. We're gonna pull this. Maybe pull it out. Out of its little package here. Maybe if I can find the corner of this paper towel and pull it the correct way. Haha. Okay. So there's the little seed with the taproot. We are going to take him, put him into our soil. So I got a little pencil, put a hole right there. And I don't normally touch seeds with my bare hands. I don't want to put any kind of bacteria on them. So I'm going to put that in there, taproot down, give him a little nudge, and we're going to cover him up just a little bit there. Okay, so he is done. So I'm going to set him aside, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so I've got all the little condiment cups, chocolate Jolokia, Bahamian Goat, a few other random ones, Moruga Scorpion. They're all in here in their soil in this cake pan. So what I do next, I just get my cake pan lid on there, and it will automatically become its own little greenhouse. And now I'm going to take this and put it in my grow tent. Okay, so now over here, I've got that setting. It'll heat up, keep the moisture in, keep the humidity in. It'll be its own little greenhouse. I've just kind of got that setting over on the side. Sorry, I'm getting all tongue-tied. Right there. So the other ones that have come up are the Oro De Ecuador, Kumra Cherry, MOA Scotch Bonnet, Jalapeno, White Bhut Jolokia. So I've got a few. The White Bhut's got 2 that came up. Jalapeno had 2. One's really nice. MOA Scotch Bonnet had 4. I'm going to kind of thin those out, move the biggest one to the center, whatnot. Kumra Cherry, nice, big one in the center. I mean, they're growing well. And then the Oro De Ecuador, it's got a big one in the center, 2 smaller ones on the side. So I'm probably going to thin this out and put the biggest one in the middle. We'll come back to that. Okay, so I got that guy moved up front. He's kind of got this weird, like, more bare spot right here. This one branch just really doesn't grow any new leaves. Don't really know why. The other sides grow great, so I'm going to put this guy more toward the light. And I know what you're all thinking. I just have this little tiny light. I also have another shop light back there, which is a little bit higher. But I got this 2-foot light because I'm going to get 2 more of them, turn it sideways, and then I can have 3 of them at different heights and have different sized plants on either side of the tent. It's my long-term goal, but these things are like $100. So I'll be waiting a little bit to get another one. But one thing I'm going to do real quick here for these guys, I know there's some nutrients in the soil still, but I have here some Osmocote. It's the 14-14-14. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to put a couple pebbles in each container. You don't want to do more than a couple. You don't want to take the chance of them getting the roots being burned. I mean, I know they say no burn pledge and whatnot, but no thanks. My plants always do well with just a couple in there for a while, and then the roots come out of the bottom. Then we go to hydroponic nutrients, which will work with those. So let me see if I can set you guys up here to watch. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take a couple. Oop, and they're going everywhere. Come out. Let these ones roll away. Don't need a whole bunch. Okay. So now what's going to happen is when I spray them down, give them a little water, that's going to drip down in, and that will keep them nice and fertilized for a little while. So, alright guys, so that is the process of how I start my seeds. Now that you've seen that part, we'll go on to the next part of moving them from the little condiment cup to the big cup. I know it's pretty self-explanatory. You dig it up from one cup, put it in the other cup. But I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to take you guys step by step on my growing season in case you're a new grower and you've never done this before. Watching other growers on YouTube is the best way to learn if you're just doing this for a hobby like me. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. And I've learned most of the stuff I do from watching other growers on YouTube, like Kangstar, Peter Stanley, David, Grown at Home in West Virginia, people like that. Check those guys out, browse their whole channels, watch all the videos you can, help yourself become a better grower by watching these guys that have made the mistakes, and now you can just learn from those. So we'll check on these guys in a few days, see what sprouted up, and then we'll go from there.